Yo, what is good, my good people? My name is Martin. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, crash notification bell, stay up to date with everything I got going on. It is highly appreciated. So before I get started, I know you guys are waiting on my episode 2 for my dumpster that I'm selling, but right now I'm just getting like a lot of bites and people just not really serious. So I'm just waiting for the right person to come and person who really wants to buy it. So as soon as I finish that up, I'll make sure I post it. It's already in production, man. It's almost, just need to get that little last part and we ready to go. So, man, so a lot of times in most of my videos, man, I show you guys all the good stuff about, running a dumpster rental business. And, of course, I got like a lot of videos where, bad stuff happen, like tires come off, like, just many different things, but I never made a video, I don't think, about just like some of the top things that goes wrong, man, and what to look out for, and really analyze if this is a business for you, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's get right into it, man. I just want to give you guys some insight. So I'm gonna just list like my top things the top negative bad things that can happen to you in the dumpster rental business. I don't have them in no particular order. It's just mainly some of my personal experiences that I just dislike the most. And my number one thing is when customers don't pay. Now you can eliminate this by charging before you go out, or like I do, charging that drop off no matter what. But typically in my experience, what I noticed, and it's so crazy, is that all the customers who ever did not pay me, I had quite a few. They all have been customers who used me previously. So any new time customers, I don't play any jokes, man. It's like, hey, pay me that drop off, or pay me when if it's a far distance, I make them pay it before I come out. It just depends, you know what I mean? You can kind of, look at it, use discretion. But man, customers not paying is typically my repeat customers, or a customer who used me more than once. And yeah, I don't know why, but that feeling right there, it just sucks, because you're doing a lot of driving, you gotta pay dump fees, you got gas, and here they go, trying to get over. So definitely customers not paying is a big one. So this next one I'm talking about is mainly the reason why I want to make this video today, because I was going through it today. And this is a big one, man. Loneliness. And I know that sounds crazy, but you got look at it like this. So I got here at my yard about 7. I've been by myself in my truck all day. The only interactions I have with other people are people at the landfill on the scale when I go and pay, and customers. But I didn't have any interaction with none of my customers today. It's Friday. I had like 5 drop-offs today, and I probably only seen like 2 customers, and that was briefly. All the other ones just dropped off and they paid using card. So loneliness, man. I mean, the only thing good about being alone is what you should be doing, what I do all the time is, I'm on YouTube learning stuff. I'm just constantly learning new things. I'm constantly, audiobooks, I'm sorry. Just stuff like that, because it's a lot of alone time. So if you're not like if you're a person who has to go to work and work with like a lot of people, or you just work better in teams, this is definitely not a career or a business I suggest you start, unless you're gonna hire a driver out, like, do it that way. But if you're gonna be owner operator in your dumpster rental business, you definitely have to be able to be alone, be alone for hours on end. Hardly no human interaction, unless you get a helper with you, to go ride along and everything like that. My next one has to be the landfill. Now, I just made a video about the mud. I just despise I hate saying hate is a strong word, but like literally, man, like when I'm muddy, and then it's no way to get them clean, and you got to go to a customer, I think that is like the worst thing. And also just going to the landfill is just you dealing with all the trash in your city. So you got smells to deal with, wind blowing, then you got dust you gotta breathe in. You don't know what type of dust that is. Just a lot of different factors, and just You don't know if your chain is gonna pull all the trash out, and if you got a dump trailer, you don't know your battery might go dead. You know, I had like about 3 occasions where my truck broke down at the dump, and I had to get it towed out of there a couple times. So it's just, the landfill is definitely a place. Out of all the, you know, places you go in the dumpster rental business, in your dumpster rental business, I'll say the landfill is the least desirable. Now, at first, you know, when we first starting out, you're gonna be going to the dump, and you're gonna be saying like, oh man, it's, you know, it's cool because it's a new experience. But after a while, man, that stuff get old, especially when it's long lines and it's backed up, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, you're having a bad day and you got to go up there, just kind of can make it worse. So definitely, man, be prepared. Prepare your mind, prepare your heart for that trip at the landfill. That's a big one. And if you don't know, and if you don't believe me, hey, go do it. Go do it. I dare you. Now this next one, I was just talking to a couple people about this, who some students of mine who I kind of do some mentorship for. They have a dumpster rental business. They've been watching me. You know what I mean? They took control of their life, man. They took the information I was given and they started their dumpster rental business. They're doing really good. But this next one is something that everybody goes through in every single industry. And it's something you just got to deal with, and you got to just take this time to become better. And that is dry spells. And dry spells is when, you know, your phone's not calling, not ringing, I'm sorry. And, you know, you're just not getting any business. And it's so crazy because, especially in this time of the month, during this time of the month, I mean, you'll be so busy. You'll be so busy one weekend, or, you know, you'll be just so busy, man. You thinking like, oh man, this is crazy. I just made $2,000 in 2 days. And then like the next 3 days, you know, you getting calls, but they're not really serious, or, you know, stuff like that. Now with me, I don't deal with this as much because I got a lot of repeat customers, people who do business all year round. But the dry spells happen to everybody, I think, at the same time, especially in the same area. Because I had a dry spell the same time, but it was with new customers. I wasn't getting any new calls. I was getting repeat customers. So man, that's something you got to deal with, and that happens. And just don't take it personal. Don't use that time to be building something else, man. Definitely don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't be just like, oh, I'm gonna just do these dumpsters, because it's good money. You're gonna make a lot of money, but just, you know what I mean, build other things, man, because you're gonna have those times where it's gonna be slow. And I don't know, I can't explain it. The only thing I can say about it is it's crazy. And I learned this being a store manager for a company about 4 years ago, and that is looking at your last year number. So in my calendar, what I do, so like this week, I look at my last week, and it seemed like it's similar. Like it seemed like all my dry spells mirror the year before. So it's like from June 22nd to June 26th, if I had like 4 dumps, it'll be like one off the year prior. And then like during my busy weeks, I have like 7 to 9 dumpster rentals in 2 days on like a Friday and Saturday. And that year prior, it'd be like similar. So I got those numbers to look at. So that's why I can it don't get me down as much as it used to when I'm so high on customers and business, and then next moment I'm like getting nothing. So definitely look forward to that. That is something to overcome. It's an obstacle, but that's something that's doable. That's something that you just need to work towards, and just continue grinding. Check out your marketing, try to do new marketing things, and you'll do fine. So my last and final one I'm gonna go over is continued maintenance. This is a big one. As you see in a lot of videos, man, a lot of stress can be caused when your dumpsters break down, especially when you're on the way to a customer, and especially when you don't know how to do these type of things with your hands. So a person like me, I can do some things. That's just not my thing. You know what I mean? I'm more of a mind. I think I like to fix things with my mind, and I like to utilize my time differently. So, and if you can't relate to this, you can't relate to this. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you because I do this, and you're not better than me because you can fix your own stuff. It's just that with me, instead of me spending 5 hours to fix a bearing or fix an axle, you know what I mean, I'd rather pay somebody to do that, and my time is going somewhere else. So it's really, it really adds up the same, you know. So So that's kind of like how I look at it. I'm the type of person, if I don't know how to do something, bro, I'm not going, I mean, if it's like a little thing, you know what I mean, I'll YouTube it or Google it and just try to fix it real quick. But if it's something I have no knowledge in, I'm not going to be spending 10 hours or having my dumpster sit. And you shouldn't either. If you don't know what you're doing, call somebody, put an ad on Craigslist, get a hold to even if you got to pay extra, call a mobile welder, get somebody who know what they're doing, who can fix it and get you back up and running. Because the more time you waste trying to troubleshoot is the more time you're not making any money. You're just losing money, and your time is not being allotted properly. So yeah, so that's definitely just some tips for you guys I want to bring. You know, just a couple fillers, man. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I want y'all to keep going and keep going. Peace out. This is the only book of its kind. You cannot find any other book teaching the best route to starting a dumpster rental business. This book is filled with tools and experiences that will teach you how to not only start, but to grow however big or small you want. Get your copy today. Once again, you will not find this anywhere else or anybody else teaching you about this type of business. Get your copy now.